All right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting set up here. I'm about to put this second super on the beehive. This is the one that I caught in the tree right beside it. So it's still sitting on the bucket and the little thing. I just didn't want to move it right now. We'll probably move it later on. So just getting set up. So the tools I have. Got my handy dandy gloves. I've got a little bee brush. I've got my hive tool. I don't know if y'all can see all that. I also have the veil, the top half of the suit, right here. I hope I don't need it. I hope they don't start swarming. And then we have our the super we're gonna put on top. So let me throw these gloves on, get this stuff ready, and hopefully the bees are otherwise occupied with gathering honey and nectar and whatnot. So we'll get started. I want to remove this cover, kind of glued on there. So we'll just break it free. If they start to swarm, I'll put on the top half of the thing. But oh yeah, they've got some comb there. Whew. They have been busy bees. I'm gonna work off this cap here. And got some curious bees, but nobody just super aggressive yet. Step back for just a second. Some of them are a little agitated. Of course, I would be too, but just gonna move slow and purposeful. If I get stung, we'll put on a suit. Oh yeah. We'll just back up a little bit. Okay, so we did get stung one time. There's one just totally agitated bee. Okay, I am back. So, I did have one bee fly up under my shirt and sting me under the arm. I don't know if it's because I was messing with them or because they are agitated. So, anywho, let me just take my hive tool. There's some comb on top here. The bees are really have started to build on top. And I take some of that and just pull it off, scrape it off here. So they'll be a little aggravated from that. They're just kind of cleaning at doing some maintenance here without disturbing them too terribly much. They are, oh yeah, a little agitated now. Of course, I'm breaking up their combs, so that's to be expected. So we're adding the super in so they can have some room to expand. I figured it was getting about that time. So we'll just keep on scraping this off. Get this cleaned up. Yeah, they're not very happy with me right here, but we're okay. Well, I felt a tickle in my shirt. I hope that's not a bee in my shirt. I'm wearing shorts, so hopefully no bees fly up my shorts. Dang it. I swear I feel a bee up here. So just a little more, and we'll have this right here cleaned off enough, and we can put this super on. So, lots of honey in here. They are probably really ready to expand. Yeah, there's one trying to get in. There we go. Last little bit, and we're setting it here, and they'll clean this honey up off of the comb. And we just set it there. Just a little bit more there and here. There we go. So I got most of it. So I look at the frames. Oh yeah, they got a lot of honey in there. So yeah, now that I put this on, they're not super aggressive, which they weren't to start with. But, so we're just gonna slide this on. Try not to injure any bees. Just encourage them to move out of the way. Might smash one or two, but hopefully not. Okay, I've got it on. Good. We'll just kind of adjust these with our hive tool. That's coated in honey. Oh yeah, nice golden clear honey. So just kind of give just a little spacing here to these. Boom, boom, boom. All in a good day's work. They seem to be a lot calmer now. Not just directly over their hive. They're starting to work their way up into this. And what we will do is we'll put the queen excluder on just a little bit. You know, we have so wide of a growing season here that really they just never run out of stuff to eat. And if I were going to use this brush, which I probably could have, would just be to flick some bees off. So, if you see, look at that. They've got comb just all in this. So, we'll try to just brush the bees out off of this side. Oh yeah, that's kind of a little riled up. They'll be fine. Just kind of, we're gonna have to scrape this off. So I usually like to scrape it to where they can get to it. Yeah, they've got a lot of comb on this cover. Try to get it all scraped off. Me flicking them about has agitated them just a little bit, as you can imagine. Don't really see any hive beetles or anything like that in here, so hopefully we're good there. So they've got a nice wide place to put stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of comb here. I think that in with me. That nice little section of comb. But they'll clean all the honey off of that. They've got a whole other super there now to work in. And yeah, there's one or two bees that are not being too friendly. But yeah, we'll take and it's great. You can see they built a little bit of comb on the inside of the lid there. Just take it and flick it on the ground here. They'll clean that up. Yeah, so now we'll just put this cover back on. Excuse me, bee, need you to move. Thank you. And make sure it's sealed good. It appears to be. Yeah, there we go. We got the cover on. There's plenty of honey all over the place. Give them a little room to expand. And we just added a super. So we doubled their hive size, potentially. And I'm going to step back, take some of this off, just let the video roll and watch the hive here. Just kind of move it to the front and just watch them. See if I can get it set up. There we go. I'll let you guys just kind of watch while I'm taking off this suit. Oof. That stinger really got me under the arm there, which was where I I think I got one under my arm and smashed him, because they weren't too totally aggressive. But oh yeah, they'll be much happier now after they settle down from me getting into them. But it was a little overdue on expanding. Obviously they had comb all over the top of the frames and that inner cover, so it's a good thing. I don't think the red shirt's very I think that's sort of riled them up too. They may not like red, I'm not sure. But yeah, because some of them are just flying around and I'm well back away from the hive behind the camera, so I don't think they like the red shirt. So note to self, next time we'll wear blue or camouflage, or just start off in the bee suit, the veil. So actually I don't know what's worse, the bee sting or the frickin' mosquitoes that are eating me alive again. Dang it. And I sprayed bug repellent on my legs and arms, but I guess if the mosquitoes are hungry, they're just gonna attack anyway. Mosquitoes attack, like all the other dangers, snakes and now alligators and whatnot, but nothing compared to the mosquitoes around here. Alright, well, as you know, we started this hive. It was in the tree. Let's see if I can picture it. Right here. You see, I don't know if you can tell, right in the center there's kind of a hole in this bush. That's where I cut the limb down that was this hive. Had the bees had swarmed, landed on the tree limb. I saw them, and I took this hive, just set it right here, cut the limb down with a little handsaw, and then just took and shook the bees all into the hive box, and they stayed. The queen must have been there, or a queen, and oh yeah. And if you see some of the bees, I see one particular one making just a weird little circle dance, a couple of them. Now bees do communicate with each other through, they do a dance or a certain maneuver, right, left, up, down, circles, clockwise, counterclockwise, and that signals to the other bees, gives them a location to where nectar, pollen, good sources are, probably water and all that. You know, bees are a colony, so they all work together for the collective good, which is what humans are supposed to do too. We're kind of a giant colony and individual cells, so to speak, but we all have to live together and work together for the collective good of the species. But our hive, our community, our household, our county, state, region, country, and really the good of the world, which most people don't see. But anywho, yeah, bees are a collective, so they all work together for the good. They all have their jobs that they just naturally do. I mean, other than workers and drones. Drones are there to breed the queen, or the eggs, and then the queen ceremoniously kills them. But the workers have many tasks gathering pollen and nectar. They also have cleanup duties and undertaker duties, where they take bees that have died or trash and stuff from inside the hive. They drag it out, and then they just discard it. They also do a lot of other things. They feed the queen. It's royal jelly, I think is what they call it. It's certain pollen that they, or honey that they make to feed the queen. So all she does is, walk around and lay eggs in the cells, and that grows the hive. An average bee lives somewhere around 20 to 30 days, I think. Maybe a little longer, a little less, but the workers don't have a very great lifespan because they're constantly working. I mean, bees don't sleep. They work 24/7. So they do have a relatively short lifespan, considering a queen lives potentially for years and produces hundreds or thousands, really, of eggs to keep the colony going. So, anywho, that's where we're at. And if you have any questions, comments, anything you'd like to see in the videos, just let me know. This is another one. Hopefully we add, we'll check this probably at the end of, see, it's mid-June. So really the first part of July is probably when we're going to add a small super on top, because then we'll be entering the dearth, which there's a period where, kind of an in-between period, where there isn't a lot of pollen or water out there. And it looks like our crepe myrtles and stuff are going to be blooming late, like they're just starting to come on. So they should be blooming all through late June, early July, but into August and September, we'll probably hit that dry spell, end of August, 1st of September, and have several weeks or a month or so going into October where we don't have a lot of rainfall, and consequently not a lot of stuff blooming. We'll have ragweed blooms late, a lot of goldenrod, clover, stuff like that. Luckily the interstate's just like a mile away or so, and there's a lot of goldenrod and clover on the side of the interstate. But anywho, that's the beehive today. I'm gonna gather everything up and clean up and get started on some other little projects. But thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. Also, like, share, subscribe. You guys have a great day. Keep digging it and be safe. Be. Alright guys, later.